What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? It's Transformation Tuesday. Well, what's up? What's up? I'm Nisha. I am your host for your Sunday summary. And yes, this is Transformation Tuesday. And there can be a transformation any day. You can have a Transformation Tuesday any day. So we are doing the recap on what we focused on this week on and from Intentionally Made, my book. We are on page 20. So if you don't have the book, don't worry, look in your comments. Follow me on Facebook at Transformation Tuesday. That is with a PH in the middle and a number 2 to spell Tuesday, T. 2 ZDAY. And then on Instagram, I am the letter T, the number 2 ZDAY. So we are dealing again with Intentionally Made. This book was written because I was so on purpose about telling people that they were intentionally made. And the reason why is because I am a licensed marriage family therapist. And over the course of my 20 years of working in this community, I volunteered and I was an intern, and now I work for a mental health program. In 20 years of doing this, I have found that so many people, not only in treatment, but so many people around the world are feeling like they're not in their purpose. So I thought that I would start off with my first book, Intentionally Made, because sometimes we don't make our purpose because we really don't know who we are, right? So in my last host, when I hosted this show last week, we talked about, or the week before that, we talked about a bookshelf. We said that when a bookshelf is made, or when a bookshelf is in a box, it has all the pieces and components it needs to become a bookshelf. But see, what happens in life is sometimes we don't even know what components are inside of us. And so we never get to our purpose because we don't know that we were intentionally made for a purpose. So that was the reason for this book. I wanted to start off by telling everybody that they are intentionally made and that they were born to be great. You were not born to be average. You weren't born to be mediocre. You were born to be great. I always talk about, like, for instance, I used to do my kids' projects. Shh, 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 don't tell anybody. So my kids used to have to do a mission in the 3rd or 4th grade. And I think we've talked about this before. And if not, here we go. And so at the end of the night, we would be finished. Good night. I love you. And I would look at their mission and all the hard work that they did. And I said, yay for my kids. But I'm like, boo for the finished product. We need to add some more pieces. So in the middle of the night, while my kids are sleeping, well, actually it's in the morning, 2 a.m. Yeah. I'll get up at 2 a.m. like, oh my goodness, I need to finish this. I need to help them. I want them to get an A. I want their project to be great. So what I would do is go and pull out leaves from the grass and put it down and paint this and make this a little better and glue this so their mission can get an A. We didn't sit there and put all that work on that mission for it to fail, for it to be a flop. So again, our goal is for it to be great and for it to get an A. So why not us? Why not you? Why not me? Why weren't we created to be great? Well, we were. So this is why Intentionally Made is so important, because it's here to tell you that you were born to be great. So last week again, and we are taking 2 weeks to do a chapter because change is not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen by you just reading something. It's going to happen by you putting things in place. And me too. Don't trip, chocolate chip, as I always say. I know that I have to do work too. So I'm here working with you. So we did page 20, chapter 2. Last week on Facebook and Instagram. So again, follow and like my pages. And this is what we did. We read this excerpt. There is a scripture that says, you are fearfully and wonderfully. You are wonderfully made. Whoa, that sounds good. I am wonderfully made. Imagine if you stopped yourself every morning and said, I am fearfully and wonderfully made before you started your day. How powerful, how amazing would you be that day when you really realized that you were seriously, honestly, fearfully and wonderfully made. So you were fearfully and wonderfully made, which means you were not created with the spirits of fear, but you were created with power, love, and with self-discipline, or some may say with sound mind. And that's 2 Timothy 1:17. So why is that important? Why did I include this in this book? Well, I included it in this book because some of us don't even realize that a component that we have within ourselves is power, love, and sound mind. You know what that means? That means that you are equipped with some amazing qualities to get you to your greatness. So if no one has ever told you this, I'm going to tell you, you are absolutely amazing. You really, really are. You're absolutely amazing. You might not be functioning in your power right now, but when you begin to function in your power, people will begin to see, even you will begin to see how amazing you are. Seriously, I'm not kidding. You are amazing. So I want to make that my point to tell everybody in the world that I come in contact with that you were born to be great. You were born to be absolutely amazing. So we talked about the bookshelf in the first chapter. So I know that some people don't realize that what they're supposed to or created to be. And so this conversation is the first step. We're going to get to what you're supposed to be. You're going to have to, of course, figure it out. But I'm going to help you along the way, kind of step into and figure out or touch those points inside of you that help you to be what you were created to be. So back to the bookshelf. So the bookshelf, no matter what you do, if you buy or you mix up the box, as I talk about in the book, you go to the store to buy a bookshelf because you have all these wonderful books you're reading so that you can step into your greatness. And you go there to buy this bookshelf and you go to Walmart, Target, whatever your favorite place is. And you know my favorite place is Target. So I'll say I step into Target and I go to get this bookshelf. And so tables are there and bookshelves are there. And all of these are for you to assemble at home. I already told you I like to assemble things. So I go and I grab it because I'm in a hurry because I got to get the kids to football or basketball or wherever they're going because you know a mother has to do a lot of stuff. My husband lives in the house, so he's doing a lot of stuff too. So we're all running, ripping and running, trying to get our schedules to meet or to do what we're supposed to do. So again, I'm in Target. I grab what I need to grab, which is a bookshelf because I got all these books that I've been working on myself to put on my shelf. And so I get home. I open that box up and I'm ready to build my bookshelf and I'm starting to put the pieces out and I have this square and I have 4 posts. I know I was looking like I was milking a cow. I do not milk cows. I have these 4 posts that are in my box and I have all these pieces that to me do not look like a bookshelf. It looks more like a table. So why I'm saying this to you is because sometimes in life, people try to be a table when they're actually a bookshelf. I know you're not a bookshelf. I know I'm not a bookshelf. I'm just making an analogy. You're supposed to be an author, a lawyer, a writer, an athlete, a dancer, whatever you're supposed to be, and you're working in opposite of what you're supposed to be. So the bookshelf and the table analogy. So no matter what I do to configure that table, I have the pieces to make, no matter what I do to try to configure that bookshelf, I have the pieces to make a table. It's never, say never. Exactly. Never. It's never, ever, ever gonna be a bookshelf. I can put books on it. I can put books around it. I can put books underneath it. But what that table is not a bookshelf. Hey, you table out there, you're not a bookshelf. Hey, bookshelf, you're not a table. I'm just letting you know that sometimes power, we're getting into power, your power is not made for what you're trying to be. See, what happens is what was placed inside of you, what God placed inside of you is the power to be what you were supposed to be. So you're using all this power and energy and running this race that you're not supposed to be in. Because why? You didn't realize that you were intentionally made on purpose for a purpose with a plan. So you really haven't took the time or taken the time to get to know who you are. You don't know who you are sometimes. And I understand because that's me sometimes. I function outside of my power. And so I'm weakened. Yeah, here we go. I'm weakened because I'm doing all this stuff to do something I'm not intentionally made to do. And so all this power that I might have seems like weakness because I am not supposed to be doing whatever that is. I'm outside of my purpose. But God gave me the power. I used to Tybo, go. Get it. Oh, I used to have Tybo on all the time exercising. So anyway, and I'm a self-defense coach and I used to teach cardio kickbox. So that's in me. I love all that. So power. He did not give me the power to do something that I'm not supposed to do. He didn't give me the power to sing. He didn't give me the power to sing. No, he gave me the power to speak. I can go and talk all day. So power. He gave me the power to do what I'm intentionally made to do. Love. He gave me also love. I'm built with love. So not only the love for people who I'm supposed to help, but the love for the thing that I was created to do. The love, the passion, the energy was all placed inside of me to function in my purpose. So yes, power and love. You see my little heart? Oh, it says, nope, you're not supposed to do something you're not supposed to do. So love, that love was packed inside of me to have the love to work with kids or to speak or to be a supervisor or a teacher, trainer. All that love for that stuff is placed inside of me. So you too have the love for whatever you were purposed to do. It is in you. Lastly, self-control. So when I'm all out of control and trying to do all this stuff and run around town and do all this stuff and use power out of my power, right? Using power that is really not within me, I'm weakened. When I'm doing all this, that self-control comes in to say, stop. And stop, write it down. S-T-O-P, stay totally on purpose. That's what it means, stay totally on purpose. So that self-control has me stop. Yeah, no, your video didn't. It didn't get all messed up. It had me stop so that I can get back into control, my self-control, sound mind, all that stuff to help me get to my greatness. That's placed inside of me so that I can be on purpose with the power that I have, on purpose, loving what I do, on purpose, having control, self-control, and sound mind to be great at what I do. That's what chapter 2 started off talking about on page 20. You need this book because we are intentionally made. You have the power, love, and the sound mind to be great, just being who you were created to be. Keep up with us. We're moving on in this chapter. This week coming up is our last week in chapter 2. Then we're going to step into chapter 3. So let's finish it up. You were born to be great. You were intentionally made with power, love, and sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:17. I love you so much. Happy Transformation Tuesday. Smooches. Mwah, and I'm out.